Hello again, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. The reason for this video is to go over today's lesson. We've talked about adding integers. Now we're going to talk about putting that concept into practice, into some real life applications, into some higher order thinking. And so I'm going to show some examples of just using what we learned yesterday in some real world type problems to prepare you for the assignment. You can look on the next section of the module for the assignment for today. So let's see how we do in applying this adding integers concept to some real world problems. All right, here we go. You'll see right here I've got in the book where I'm in section 1-3, and the page number that I'm on is page 24. Before this page is pages that describe the concept like I did in class and like we talked about before. Goes over some examples. The key concept as to what to do with adding integers. These couple problems that we're going to go over is the application of it. Some of them in a higher order way and some of them in just walking through each step that they give you. So we're going to do a couple problems, 13, 14, 15, and 16 if you have your book, and if not, you can follow along here. So number 13, a submarine traveling 200 meters below the surface of the ocean. Think about what that means. 200 meters below the surface of the ocean increases its depth by 45 meters. So what does it mean when you increase your depth? You might think of something when you think of the word increase. You might think of something else with depth, and I'm purposely not telling you so you can think about it. Adam says the new location is that. Describe an error he could have made. Oh, so are they saying that that's wrong? Well, let's see. If it's 200 meters below the surface, that means it's traveling at negative 200. What this book is asking you to do is interpret the words it's given. Increasing depth means you're going further down. You're going to go deeper than you were before. So there's going to be another 45 meters decline added on to the negative 200, giving you, if you use your calculator after hitting pause if you need, getting you negative 245 meters, or 245 meters below the surface. Adam says that it's negative 155. So what did he do wrong? Well, maybe he just did negative 200 plus 45 because he saw the increase. This book is trying to find hard ways to do these problems or giving you difficult words to try to interpret. Because in real life, there's some things you have to sit down and really think about. So an error that Adam could have made is he could have thought that increase means a positive 45. Means adding that positive 40. That's an error he could have made. The actual answer is they're now at 245 meters below the surface. Okay, 14. Kim has $45 to spend for a day at the zoo. She pays 17 bucks for admission, 8 bucks for lunch, 4 bucks for a snack. Now, A, write an expression that matches that. Well, she started with 45. And then there's an addition assignment. So we're going to add a negative 17 for admission. We're going to add a negative 8 for lunch. And we're going to add a negative 4 for a snack. That represents how much she has left. We can simplify it. You can use your calculator, type it all in, and see how much she has left. Now she also wants a t-shirt for 19 bucks. Does she have enough money? The question is, if you tack on another plus minus 19, will that be enough? Well, with your calculator, if you take the 45 and you add on there a negative 17, we learned that when you're typing a negative, you have to use that key. Don't use this minus key. You have to use the negative key to type it. So I'm going to add a negative 8. I'm going to add a negative 4. And the question is, if I add a negative 19, am I okay? Does it still work? Oh, that's negative 3. I'm now in the negatives. So all these numbers together Must add up to more than 45. No, doesn't have enough money. Puts her in the negative. Does she have enough money? No. -3 does not work. It goes over the 45 that she has allotted. Yeah, we could talk credit cards and going into debt, but we don't want to pay interest on this problem. So nope, there's not enough money. 15, Samantha with higher orders. She got $300 for guitar lessons to learn her favorite song. Mrs. Jones charges $80 a lesson and has to have 3 of them. There has to be 3. Mr. Belize charges $62 and will require 4 lessons. So how much does each teacher charge and what's the better deal? That word and in math, and means plus. And because we're adding integers, we know that it's there. So $80, 3 lessons. So it's $80 and $80 and $80. And it's fine if when you were doing it, you're thinking, well, wait, shouldn't they all be negative? At the end here, it's okay if you have a negative or positive number. Just make sure you do it the same way for both of the teachers. So if you type that in your calculator, you can hit pause if you need. Negative $240, it's going to cost $240 to do it that way. What about these 62 lessons times 4? 62 and 62 and 62 and 62. Type that into your calculator. You're starting to see what we're going to be doing later with multiplication. You can just multiply that by 4 and get it. But this adding is what we're doing. You'd end up with a negative 248. So you can see they're about the same, but she's going to spend more money with Mr. Belize. So which is the better deal? 3 lessons. If she can learn it in 3 lessons, yeah, do it in 3 lessons. Better deal. Sometimes you look at time and money. So maybe doing it 3 times is worth it to you. But the higher order thinking is to compare 2 items. Whenever you're comparing, you're really working hard. Okay, all right. Can you do well on this? Maybe pause this video at this time and see if you can match up the items on the left with the items on the right. Swimming fish, Troy stepping, and temperature of degrees. Which of these match which ones? Go ahead and hit pause now and give it a shot. Okay, starting a fish swimming at 10 feet below sea level, and then another 10 feet deeper. So it's -10, and then you're adding another -10, and you're adding another -10 onto that. That's going to get you this one. The temperature dropping 10 degrees, so that's going down 10, and then rising 10. So let's see, going down 10, so you've got the -10, and then it comes up 10. That looks like it goes together. And I'm just doing this to make sure to see if the last ones go together well. He takes 10 steps forward, a +10. Okay, good. This is looking good. And then takes 10 steps back. There we go. Well, that put him right back where he was, and 10 plus -10 is 0. So yes, we got them all right. We matched them all up together. So this is the kind of thinking you're going to need to be doing on the assignment that you can look at now and do that assignment today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.